Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to graph an equation that looks like in this form. So remember, this question I'm doing right now is the question on top of your homework. You do not need to do that question for the homework, but this is just going to go through a step-by-step of how to do it. So the first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to find your vertical asymptote. So we're going to look at this equation here. Let me turn it to equation. You are going to take your denominator, whatever it is, does not matter, and you're going to set it equal to 0. And then you're going to solve it. Sorry, you guys can't see that. Let me just move it over real quick. So you have x minus 3 equals 0. In order to solve this, we add 3 to both sides. We end up getting x is equal to 3. So this is our vertical asymptote. So at x equals 3, I am going to draw a vertical asymptote. So that is how you get your vertical asymptote. Now, in order to get your horizontal asymptote, look at the form of our general equation. It's ax plus b divided by cx plus d. All you need to do to find the horizontal asymptote is to do a divided by c. So my a in this problem is 2. My c in this problem, I know there's nothing there, but there's technically a 1 divided by 2. So your horizontal asymptote is going to be y equals 2. So at y equals 2, I'm going to draw my other asymptote. So once again, your graph should not be touching your asymptotes at all. If they cross them, you did something wrong. So once you have your asymptotes, you are then going to go to your calculator and you're going to graph this equation. So I am just going to give you the points that I came up with. So I have negative 2, 5, 0, negative 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, 9, 6, 4.3, and 8, 3.4. So guys, I completely understand that when you guys are doing this, your points are not going to be perfect. And I am perfectly fine with that. But please try to do the best you can. So the first one I'm going to graph is negative 2, 3 over 5. So 3 over 5 is a little bit less than 1. So I go to negative 2. I go a little bit less than 1. And I put a point. Next one is 0, negative 1/3. Again, that's in between negative 1 and 0. That's what I'm going to do. 0, negative 1/3, put a point. Then I have 2, negative 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5. Then I have 4, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 is up here. Notice how my point transition across an asymptote, which means we're only going to be connecting these 3 points, and then the last 3 points are going to be on this side of the graph. So it's just finished. 6, 4.3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.3 is a little bit in between. And the last one is 8, 3.4. 1, 2, 3, 1.4. Like I said, my graph is not perfect. Your graph is not going to be perfect either. And now you are just going to connect your lines. So without touching the asymptote, connect your points. Boom. And same thing here without touching the asymptotes. Boom, boom. So the question is then also going to ask you to find your domain and range. And this is exactly like your previous homework. So your domain. So your domain deals with x values. The only x value that does not work is when x is 1, 2, 3, because there's an asymptote there. So for your domain, you'll write all real numbers except 3. And now for range, range is the same exact thing, except we're dealing with y values. So the only y value that does not count in this graph is when y is equal to 2. So you write the same exact thing. You say all real numbers except 2. And you properly graphed it. So please make sure you do ask questions. Join my video if you guys need help with anything.